Hi everyone, we decided to do our research article presentation on how short form videos degrade our capacity to retain intentions and the effect of context switching on perspective memory. This presentation is done by Emma, Samantha, and McKenna. Background information and theoretical framework. Short videos such as TikToks on social media have taken the world by storm. However, there is little to no evidence on how social media relates to cognitive functions. This study investigated what the impact would be while a participant was engaging in social media while undergoing a prospective memory task. Although short, high definition posts and videos are very appealing to the consumer due to the instant gratification effect, there is a possibility for serious negative outcomes involving cognitive functions. What are the study's research questions and hypotheses? The research questions we found were: will social media negatively impact the cognitive functioning of its users? And will participants be able to recall tasks during the prospective memory task after using social media? The hypothesis we found was social media consumption has a negative impact on prospective memory task performance.
Was conducted using a between subjects design with four conditions. The four conditions being REST, TikTok, YouTube, and X. On a computer, participants performed a lexical decision task and a prospective memory task simultaneously for 160 trials and then took a 10-minute interruption. During this 10-minute interruption, they did one of the conditions: REST, not using their phone or any social media, or TikTok, scrolling their feed, YouTube, watching a video they selected for 10 minutes, or using X, scrolling their feed. After the 10 minutes, the participants did another 160 trials. The lexical decision task involved the identification of words versus non words from a string of letters, whereas the prospective memory task required participants to press specific keys when target words appeared on the screen. The experiment involved two periods: pre and post interruption. Pre and post surveys were obtained from the participants. TikTok had a significant impact on performance during the prospective memory task, with participants' scores almost equal to random guessing scores, whereas Twitter and YouTube did not. Prospective memory task accuracy declined by 10% after the interruption. The short video and frequently switching context impaired participants' recall and decision making. Does it support? Their findings do support their hypothesis that social media consumption has a negative impact on prospective memory task performance.
Real world implications. Based on the article, we can see that those who are trying to complete a task may struggle if they take breaks to watch short videos such as TikTok. Their ability to transition back to the task at hand will decrease. For example, if you were in a conversation with someone and were watching different short videos, you may have a hard time remembering what you were talking about with that person. This article talks about perspective memory, which relates to everyday tasks. When talking about short clips, we can see a connection between task completion and memory. Discussion questions. Have you ever been studying for an exam and taken a break to watch social media clips, then felt like you had forgotten what you were just studying? What are other things we could do in between studying that does not include social media?